What's up, guys? I'm Mike Pedigo, and today we are going to have a look at the Nimitz, brought to you by Unifoil as well as Portal. So right here I have with me a 7.7 by 19.5 at 113 liters. We also have this board available at a 7.5 by 18.5 at 100 liters, as well as a 7.10 by 20.5 at 123 liters. So on the hull, we've got a slightly V'd area in the nose here, as well as a good displacement shape in the rails that's allowing the board to pierce through the water and glide through the water rather than push the water and create the extra drag. Pretty low entry rocker, and this V here transitions into a much flatter area towards the boxes and where you're standing for paddling. We've also got the rails beveled but not too far in, and what that does is it creates a little bit more volume and stability out towards the edges of the board. Heavily rolled boards typically don't have as much stability, and boards with a big bevel we're finding don't have as much stability either, because you're losing some of the volume and buoyancy out towards the rails where it's more affected on the stability. So through the tail, flat off of the boxes, and then we transition into a slight rocker off the tail with a big displacement hull that all stops and separates here with a strong release point. On the deck, the first thing you might notice is we do have a inset footwell here, and that keeps the rider a little closer to the foil. It helps keep, once again, volume out to the rails to create the stability, and it makes for a comfortable, slight concave section for your feet to feel really locked in and comfortable in. We do have these hips back here. I love these hips because what it allows me to do is have the benefit of my offset stance just in front of the hip with the width here, but then I don't have a much bigger, wider rail than necessary on the outline coming out towards the tail. We're really still able to sleek in that tail while still maintaining the ability to have a good offset stance for guys that are offset like myself. We've also rolled the nose down just a little bit, kind of creating that sort of old school twin fin fish beak. And what that does is it just allows the water to once again pierce through the nose a little easier, and then it kind of rolls off of the deck before it makes it into this footwell here. Really light swing weight on these boards, Unifoil or Portal alike. The box placement, this board here shows 10-inch futures boxes. It's a prototype I made for myself, but the Productions boards have much longer boxes. So you have plenty of playroom on where you want to adjust your foil plate. These boards have been working fantastic for me. Heavier winds, lighter winds, gorge, winging. I know some guys using them on foil drives. What I really like about these boards is that they maintain a high level of surfiness for how efficient they are through the water. There's always a give and a take. If you have a 10-foot board, yeah, it might catch a wave easier, but how much fun is it really to surf? So with these boards, I feel like we've captured that happy medium between a board you can flat water start on if you want to, or a board that you can get up a really small wing on if you want to, but then while you're up, you're still able to fit into the tight spaces of a trough and able to have fun and turn. So really well-rounded board. I would say that if you pick the right size, this is a great shape for beginners into downwinding because of the stability relative to its volume. So get with your Uni dealers, check out these Nimitz. Otherwise, hit up either myself or Eric Antonsen through Portal. Uni has these all available in stock right now. For Portal, we're doing these just to order, so there's a little more lead time there. But check them out.